Hi everyone, Graham here on the Christmas Eve of 2021 with the latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance. But I want to wish you all, first of all, a very Merry Christmas. And I want to do it in this way. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make this season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it very hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeers really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Okay, wherever you're watching from, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch or in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, we should be streaming live in all those places. And I'm going to our Facebook group now to just check that things are working and I've not just been singing a lullaby to myself. Okay, let me go to We Share Abundance Publicly and go on Facebook. I can scroll down and hopefully, yeah, okay. We're there, and we've got comments on Russ Cowley. Christmas Eve is top of the comments from Newcastle in the UK. And he's wishing everybody Merry Christmas as well. And I'm sure he would love to sing that to you at the same time. He likes his karaoke. Okay. And then we've got Nigeria, Nova Scotia, Canada. Ramachandra, who is in India, but he's from the UK. And we got Suchitra from India as well. In some places, Christmas Day's already gone, and they're into Boxing Day. And places like Australia, it's Boxing Day. I think, yeah, it'll be Boxing Day early morning. And the big thing in Australia, of course, is the third Test match cricket. But there we go. We've got Dave Jackson as well from the UK. Come in. I don't know how many people are going to have here. This is, of course, a big family night. For some nationalities, Christmas Eve is a big celebration. People stay up late, have parties, and they open the presents on the crack of midnight. For some other nations, people go to bed and the kids go to bed and they wake up in the morning and the presents are all there delivered from Santa Claus. And they'll open some of them, but they'll get more presents through the day. And quite often the afternoon after dinner is a big time for exchanging presents, with family visiting and bringing presents with them that are all opened after that big meal together. That's the way I remember it as a kid in the UK. We always woke up and there was a a stocking that we'd had there, and in the morning it was there. It was full to the brim, a big stocking. Down at the bottom there would always be some fruit, tangerines and some nuts and things like that. And then there would be things like magic colouring books, you know, where you got your brush and you just dipped it in the water and you went over the pictures, and it changed from being just a page with black outlines on it to reds and blues and greens and what else did we have? We had puzzles. In those days, when I was a kid, everybody smoked, and you'd probably get some candy cigarettes or a licorice pipe or something like that in there. They were whatever your parents could afford. There wouldn't be anything very expensive in there. Just wasn't any money, not in our family anyway. But it was always exciting to pull out all these things. Maybe there was a comic or something. If you were lucky, there'd be maybe, if you were younger, a Rupert book, or if you were a bit older, maybe there'd be a Roy Rogers annual or something like that. So that would be the Christmas morning, and then you'd get up and you'd be getting ready to go. And we always went to my grandmother's. We'd go to grandmother's house, and we'd be getting ready for the lunch, and that would always be a big event. Everybody sat around the table, aunts, uncles, friends of the family. The room would be packed. Everybody would be squashed up around tables pushed together to make a long big table, and everybody would eat their Christmas dinner. I don't think we had soup. I think we got straight into, I don't remember ever having soup, so I think we got straight into the turkey and stuff, and then or goose. Actually, it was usually goose when I was a kid. It was cheaper than turkey and more traditional in the UK. And then, of course, the Christmas pudding, and there'd always be these silver threepenny bits in the Christmas pudding. It was exciting if you found those. And there'd be glasses of wine for all the adults, of course. And wine was something that we only ever saw at Christmas. Nobody could afford wine normally, but there'd be, some deep hands going deep into pockets to get, and there'd be maybe a couple of bottles of wine that would be shared out amongst and then after the dinner, everybody would be full, and we'd get into the living room, comfortable chairs for the adults, and the Christmas tree there, and all the presents that had been brought were in there. So it was an exciting time, and I hope that Santa's on his way for you from lots of places, but also from We Share Abundance. And I know we won't get there for Christmas Day for you. I know it may not be even for New Year's Day, but he's on his way, and he will arrive in January, and he'll be bearing soap, not just to wash your hands with and have a bath and be nice and clean, but he will be bringing you success on a plate. And that is what we're working on now, and that's what Devian is working on. We're working on some of the peripherals, not the actual development of that programming, but the peripherals that are needed to make everything work. Things like the KYC plan and not planned KYC systems to make it easier for members to be verified, to check that there are no duplicates, so that we don't get people trying to game the system. Lots of things that we have to just put in place before we can actually start on the development of the program. But we aim for it to be with you in January. So Santa's on his way, but not, unfortunately, for Christmas. It would have been beautiful if we could have delivered it Christmas Day. But it's coming. Santa is coming, and it will probably be the best gift you will ever have in your life. It will assure your future. It will allow you to generate a retirement income within 12 months without ever needing to sell anything, without ever needing to put your hand in your pocket. If you want to get there a little bit quicker, you can put your hand in your pocket if it's comfortable for you. If it's comfortable for you financially and mentally, then by all means do it. But if it's not, just work your way through. You'll get there anyway. And the important thing is to do it stress-free and through just sharing love. And you'll just feel great about it. And don't worry about the cash side. That'll all work itself out. It'll just all come to you as long as you go out there, be of service, share love and abundance, and have that Christmas spirit throughout the whole of the year of 2022 and Christmas 2022. You'll be sitting pretty. Okay, so let's see who else we've got here. Where were we up to? I remember, I remember Suchitra. So we've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK, and Peter from, where are you from? I should know. It's from the UK, definitely, but I should know whereabouts in the UK. Just slipping my mind. We got people there with drinks showing, and I'm sure Russ is probably feeling the temptation, if not already imbibing. Okay, I had a couple of glasses of wine with my lunch today, and we got Kenya and where else? California, and Kathy says, yeah, the good old days with stocking stuff. Yeah, they were real stockings. They were my other mother's old stockings that we used. That weren't these specially manufactured things or anything like that. They were the real thing. The old, well, they weren't nylon. Yeah, they were nylon stockings. Nylon, that's right. That's what they were made of. They called them nylons rather than stockings, actually. And we got New Zealand in, of course. You're into, I don't know, do you have Boxing Day in New Zealand? In England, we call the day after Christmas Boxing Day, and it's a holiday. My parents were married on Boxing Day, and my mother always used to say we were married on Boxing Day, and we've been boxing ever since. Okay, and we've got Devon, UK, and Bulgaria, lovely, from people all over the world. Richard Atkins, surprised I spelt that right. I'm on the Sam's Drive from Winkley. I don't know, Sam's Dry. Is that a cider, Richard? Where else have we got? Kettering, that's right, Kettering. Yeah, I should have known that. Hey man, Russ says he's got his drink going there. And yes, you do have Boxing Day in New Zealand. Okay, I wasn't sure. I know that they don't in the United States. I'm not sure if it's a public holiday in the United States, even the day after Christmas. I should know. I lived there long enough. But they don't have Good Friday or Easter Monday in the United States. They definitely have Christmas Day. I'm not sure if they have the day after Christmas, but they certainly don't call it Boxing Day. Okay. Yeah, Devon Rough Cider. Okay, I'd love to try some of that, Richard. I do like cider. I do like cider, and I do like the rough as well, the scrumpy. Okay. And we've got Nigeria in the house. So what have we been up to? I'm telling you what we've got planned and what Santa's going to bring you, but and when he's going to get there. Okay, but let me just tell you, Deviani wishes everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy your Christmas celebrations. It's a bit early to be wishing Happy New Year because we'll all be together before then, but it will be a prosperous New Year. That's one of the phrases that are always lumped together with New Year. I promise you, 2022 will be a prosperous New Year for you. Basically, she's saying she's got most of the KYC done. We split it into 2 areas, and she's been doing that, and and she's been doing 1 or 2 other things as well that were needed, little bits and pieces. Nothing that I can report on that is very big, but it's all essential work that needs to be put in place, ready for the SOAP program. The SOAP program is going to expand your network hugely. The important thing about that is not the initial commissions you'll be making from giving these away. I mean, I know it's 150% because you give away a $2 membership and you earn a $3 commission. It actually costs us $5 for everybody that is referred. But it's more about building that network, because that is your residual income. It's not just building that residual income through the number of people, but because you're giving away these positions every month, you're qualifying for the Power of One bonus. So it's increasing the value of those residuals. Everybody will be able to very easily qualify for the Power of One. That, of course, will enhance your income in the Easy Business Builder, your residual income there, but it will also increase your savings in the Wealth Builder, and the whole thing is going to boost the value and liquidity of the Weez Abundance tokens, and that means that we will be able to find ways for you to cash in on the tokens that you have stored. Okay, not cash in on them all immediately, but as it grows, once we get into those millions, we'll have very, very good liquidity. Will it be absolute at that time? I don't know, but we'll be heading that way. We will be going for absolute liquidity. What's absolute liquidity? It's pretty much the same as you see with Bitcoin. You know, Musk can go along and buy $15 billion worth of Bitcoin, and he can do it in a few minutes, and then he can sell it at a profit a day or 2 later, and he can do that in a few minutes. So it's when you can trade huge volumes and it's just able to be done. And I know that a lot of you will have very, very big stockpiles of tokens worth lots and lots and lots of dollars, and they'll be there and they will be tradable once we reach absolute liquidity. Along the way, we'll be improving liquidity, and our ambition, our aim, our goal, which we will achieve, is to get to absolute liquidity. When will that happen? I don't know. I'm optimistic that it'll happen maybe even in 2022. Absolute liquidity. Okay? Not in the early months, because as we go through the month, we'll be growing at a much bigger rate. It'll be building all the time. It's like that old thing I'm sure most of you have seen, you know, if you take 1 penny at the beginning of the month and you double it every day, by the end of the 30 days of the month, you've got over $5 million or pounds or whatever it is that you're doubling up into. And it's the same sort of thing. It's slow at the beginning, because you double a penny, it's only 2 pennies, and then it's only 4 pennies, and then it's only 8 pennies. You know, and you're going through many days before you see any real growth. But when you start getting up there and you've got $100, that becomes $200, and then $400 and $800, and when you get to thousands, you know, it's and it all happens later on. So that's what will be happening through the year. But as we go through the year, you'll be able to make those initial commissions easily, that are paid to you on the Fast Start bonus. You'll be making those. You can very easily get to the point where you're making $50 to $75, depending on where you are in the Power of One bonus plan, every month. But that residual will keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And by the time you get to 9 months or 10 months or something like that, can't remember the exact month, you'll be around about $5,000 a month in income, commissions, and that will make a difference in the lives of almost everybody we have here, if not everybody that we have here. It's sufficient for people to retire on comfortably. I'm not saying massively extravagant. You can't go out and buy $1 million home and everything, you know, but you can live a very comfortable life on $5,000 a month. My income over the years, it's varied drastically. Some months I've made $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. Some months I've made virtually nothing. But when I've made a lot of money, I've given it away. I mean, it's no good to me. A lot of money, you know, I've never really had a desire to stockpile money or have money. We've just spent it or given it away or done whatever with it. But overall, I suppose I've lived very comfortably. Wherever I've chosen to live, I've been able to move around, live wherever I've decided to live, probably on $5,000 a month. It's a comfortable. If you've got a bit more, it's fine, you know. $10,000 a month is extremely comfortable, but $5,000 a month, we can get you all to that in 2022. You don't have to sell anything. All you've got to do is be of service to people by sharing and loving and giving them this opportunity to do the same as you. Okay, so that's all I can tell you on the updates, really. There won't be anything done over the weekend, not because it's Christmas, but because it's weekend. Okay, I say there won't be anything done. There'll be bits and pieces. I'll be still doing the same as I always do. I may take a little bit more time off, but basically I'll be working behind the scenes. Devyani doesn't work weekends. The development doesn't sort of continue, but she'll be back with the development excuse me, on Monday, going through everything, and we'll just see how far we've got by the time we get to New Year. Okay, so that is it. I do have the figures. Not much has changed, but for the 24th of December 2021, we had a net increase of 12 people, 12 registered members, 48,348 registered members. Site ranking, we went up 14 places with We Share Abundance site to 8,524. Surprisingly, we went up 196 places for Multiply Weezer to 23,250. And I say surprisingly because we only had 2 new email verified members in Multiply Weezer. Nobody new bought advertising, and the bonus pool only went up $2 to $9,544. And the tokens haven't really done anything. They're all up a little bit in price, but that is not a reflection of trading because there's been no there was 90 cents of trading in the last 24 hours for Weezer tokens, nothing for WeShare Abundance. So the tokens are pretty much the same as they were yesterday. And they are up slightly. Coin ranking, which is probably the most accurate, $306.96 for Weezer Abundance and 0.4% for Weezer tokens, which is in fact down a little bit on yesterday. It was 0.5% yesterday. It's 0.4 right now. That just probably means that 90 cents was sold at an incredibly low value. And that is the numbers for you. That's it. And I'm going to let you all get off now and go and enjoy your scrumpy and your rum and your champagne and your wine, or maybe your coffee or tea, whatever it is that grabs you. Don't know whether you'll be partying tonight. I know some of you will. Some of you with kids perhaps are wrapping presents and you're going to be playing Father Christmas to your children. Some of you will be getting ready to travel to events, or maybe coming back from events if you're in the Antipodes. Maybe you've been visiting relatives and enjoying Christmas Day, and now you're going to have a relaxing Boxing Day. It's been lovely to be here, and God bless you all. And I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. But meanwhile, and so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And you, and you, and you, all of you. God bless you. Thank you for being WeShare Abundance. Thank you for loving and sharing what we have. Without you, we have nothing. God bless. See you all tomorrow. Have a great time. And if you've got a hangover tomorrow, just stay in bed a little bit longer. Okay. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow.